they're worth around 45 to 5. I paid around 3 something for them. So that's a couple bucks. This is a gold limited edition Honda Monkey. I think they only made this in 1 year in America. These things bring all the money. I've seen nice ones like this bring 25 grand. And obviously the tire's not supposed to be on top of that block. The tire's not supposed to be flat, so maybe it might have popped. You see any dams in the tank, Joe?
No.
All right, good. Did this one move all the time?
I think it both moves. This one might have some damage from the container wall on the handlebar.
Okay, that's not bad. Never moves.
Don't drop the monkey. Motorcycle blood. Diamond encrusted in a whip. Just take better care of stuff.
So the coolest and craziest thing about this bike is streaking. It's the Z50J, not just the Z50. These bars, you lose them up, the bars will fold in, so it only takes this much space. You can stack them all close to each other. Joe, you see that one back there?
Yep.
Those are so rare. That was one of the hardest ones to find. That I was like, I need to have that bike, and I don't know what Harley Davidson is gonna think about it. I can't wait to get that one. That one's gonna be cool. Well, this got through the face, remember?
Closer, right?
But yeah, but
Safety, yeah. Safety fit, 4.
the tank is nice. And the rest, a little rougher than I thought. You see what I think? This one, $2,300. This will clean up. I still think this is worth the easy 10,000 bucks. Now I don't know why. It seems like we got 10% of all the really cool small bikes on it. And the smallest ones are the easiest ones to get out. So that is a Monkey Baja. The one that I wanted was a Monkey Baja with a big giant tank. It looked like a full-size bike tank. It was really funny looking. A lot of times when they do these special edition monkeys, they're funny looking. Because that's appropriate. It's a funny looking bike. So even without the big giant tank, it's like a little monkey, but in an XR. Which is so cool. I'm so pumped about this.
Nailed it.
Like they take pretty much one bike and change tank and colors, and it feels a little funny like the Baja. It's so cool. I love this. Yeah.
I'm about to quit it. Real bike, this big bike.
Yeah, this stuff is cool. It's 3611.
Yeah, guys, and today we're doing a thermostat housing for the 2000 Nissan 2000 Nissan Sentra, 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16 Nissan Sentra 1.8. We're doing the thermostat because we have two thermostats in this, guys, and we're doing one. We just feel it's the one in the top, but we don't have time to do the two. So we're doing two thermostats in this car. All right, man. Thank you for stopping in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is 2014 Nissan Sentra with a 1.8 engine. It have two thermostats, one for inlet and one for the outlet. So, guys, I'm thinking maybe the one with the thermostat housing that goes to the heater core is the problem. So I'm gonna change that one and then see how it goes. Or if I get more time, I will just change the two of them. So guys, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. This is what's going here right now. So we're just taking off all the hoses.
It's like a scooter for like a 9-year-old.
I'm just taking off the hoses, put them aside. Draining the coolant.
Alright, so hold on a second. Before we get to the next bite, we have an update on the Bozo Zuko story. The rumors were wrong. And not only was he not dead, he was alive. But Fido_09 on Instagram responded back to Joe when Joe sent him a message on Instagram. Now, for authenticity, to read the part of Fido_09 on Instagram is my Asian friend, Tim. So first, Joe sends this message of a picture of the bike and says, this is a very cool bike.
Oh, thank you very much. Are you going to buy this?
Then Joe says, I live like some beard, Sean bought it, and then sends a link to our YouTube channel.
I see. Please give my regards to Sean. I watch YouTube. Please mention my Instagram.
Then Joe says, I can't wait to get it going and write it. Are there any things that we should know about? And I think this got translated in a goofy way because of what he says.
There's nothing particularly careful about. Please make it famous in your country.
Then Joe says, can you give me a little feedback story on it? Why did you build so many that are so similar? When did you start making Bozo Zuko bikes? Also, I think this got translated kind of funny.
Regarding the production of a similar car body, I run a motorcycle shop. So let's ride a car body that is cool and stands out everywhere, rides a motorcycle. And now there are 7 similar car bodies. Also, the production of this kind of car body has been made for about 17 years. If it's not rude, can you tell me which country you're from?
And then Joe says, USA. And at that moment, the conversation ended and we never heard from him ever again. So, you probably got it. Maybe. But what's awesome is that this Bozo Zuko bike, made by Fido_09 on Instagram, is possibly the one and only Bozo Zuko bike in the entire country. Possibly the entire country. Race bike. So you guys know of the GSXR 600, the 750, the 1000, maybe an 1100, a lot of different GSXRs. We all know that Japan has 50. A legit GSXR 50. Now I had another one of these. I think I still have it in storage. A little more beat up than this one. I found it in America. It was already imported. But I wanted a really, really, really nice one. Oh, look at that. The seat got messed up. See that? Oh,
Is that covered by insurance?
I think the insurance is like Somalian pirates. Something like that.
I'm the company now.
Let me go grab that pallet. It'll make it easier getting these bikes off of here. A million times easier. Alright, so we need a better idea, a better strategy of getting this stuff down, and I think I can enough. I'm going to use some tools. This pallet, I'm going to kind of reinforce it a little bit because it looks like a big piece of junk. And then we'll use this on the forklift to get it up in there. We should be able to make everything a whole lot easier. Just like that. Screw it down, this should be good. Always keep these stupid bits inside the box. I think they come in the box actually. Oh, right inside of it now. They get hot. And then instead of using the big tank straps, just to save us a little bit of time, I actually released these a couple months ago. I didn't tell anyone about it. These are the dirt bike tank straps, or for the small bike, and they're the cam buckle kind. And they work great with bikes up here. See, I kind of put a little QR code right there.
Well,
Wow, I
guys,
didn't realize you're so short. How short is Joe now?
Joe is 4 feet tall.
Sounds like a strong 5'5" right
And
now.
then pull the release to fold it in.
Let me teach you how to strap.
Joe's got his own special way
Yeah.
for short guys. Did you see that?
well, guys, just looking for number 10.
So I think I can just go. I can put this at the same level as that top shelf.
Let me get the same level as that top shelf.
I crush you, Joe.
Go up a little bit, up a hair, right there, just so you miss that motorcycle down there.
Oh shit, loves this stuff.
OSHA loves it all. I better sit on it then.
And then just right here, grab that railing right there. Yeah, that's
All right, we're good.
I actually would never do anything like that. It's so dangerous. But Joe's wild, man.
Dude, I've never ridden a forklift on a motorcycle. This is like a Dr. Seuss story time.
And there's my GSXR And it's such a cool bike. I forget whether it's a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke, but it is a full 5-speed gearbox. Yeah, what does the speedometer say? It goes up to
60 kilometers.
no one knows what that means, but that's actually one of the nicest ones. Okay, I've only ever seen 2. That's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. That thing is awesome. I'm pumped about that one.
So this is brilliant. It's so much easier than carrying him down. That was getting really exhausting.
Other than that one bike on the top shelf, I don't know what else. No, I know what 2 bikes are up there. I bet this is how they load the bikes up in here. I'm going forward.
Okay.
The forklift doesn't like something. Wait, there we go.
Too much weight? I told Mitchell not to eat. Big breakfast, guys. Sorry. Good?
A little higher?
No. That's good. 6 more.
6 more.
Yeah. Dude, how many of these Beats did you get?
Beats?
Honda Beat.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a scooter.
Is it awesome?
It's black. Yeah, the lip. One more.
Yo, that is the coolest looking scooter I've ever seen in my life.
What happened?
I hit my head on the floor.
Ready to go down. Clear to go back.
Off the brake. Go back. What is that?
There's 2 of these. The other one says RR on it.
The other one says RR on it?
Yeah.
Yo, that is cool. That's a 2-stroke, right?
I don't know.
VTEX, liquid cooling.
Man, John last year had really fun taste.
I have really awesome, unique taste.
The predecessor to VTEC on the Civics.
Oh, this is so cool.
And it's not that small.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Paul Senior ripped that seat off with a grinder and.
I mean, how would you do it? Just the thing with a really.
So you're cruising, and you want a little more like boost, a little more power. You click that with your heel.
To the moon, look at that. The graph there. The graph is going up.
That's got 11,000 RPM redline. Now, there's actually a bike in here, Legendary. I think it has a 20,000 RPM redline.
Do we have to take it to the track?
Maybe 20,000. That's like blow your eardrums.
Dude, I'm so excited to get all these things running.
We're having the best time.
And make sure you guys watch your head.
I don't know what RR means. Race. I don't know what it means. But it's the raciest version of anything. Fact. This is a scooter that has RR on it. That means something. I think it means it's fast though. Now this one's called a BJ1. Probably it's a 1000cc race scooter. I can only imagine. It's got a lot of flat tires. Whatever this thing is, it's not very heavy. I don't know what it is. Oh man, look at this. Look at all that. Destroyed that body. Look at all this. Oh my gosh. This packaging has been less than par. This is really bad. That's pretty awful. That sucks. New, sensitive, and aggressive performance. That's what I'm looking for, and I'm looking for performance. Sensitive and aggressive. It's pretty beat up. I think me and my importer have different ideas of what mint is. Go. Oh,
Go. Oh, I hit a dumb block.
try to break some of these blocks off. I'm not sure if I'm helping the situation or making it worse with all these nails kind of hanging out like this.
And the answer is tetanus.
Yeah, you ever tripped? It's awful. It's embarrassing. I'll tell you about those weird little monkeys. You get the Baja, you get the chrome ones, you get the gold ones. The one that I really, really, really want is one of the hardest bikes for us to find was the Harley Davidson one. How awesome is that? It did not come from Honda that way. It came from Honda, and then some company started making these kits. They make them look like little tiny Harley Davidsons, like little bagger bikes, and it's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't wait to bust that thing out. Hopefully it's not damaged like some of these other bikes. you make that bike drop? Hold on a second. I just got a glimpse. This is what's in the back. Yo, this is awesome. It's so cool. It's perfect for these little bikes. Oh, it's dropped in. This bike belongs at Sturgis. Ready? Let's do it. Jacob, I can see your mom's house from here. This bike is so cool. If you're Japanese and you have one of these, you are the coolest guy in town. Like, you need a stick to beat the women off you. Fact. I was hoping one of the batteries was like less connected and I could just fire it up and go. Actually, some of these bikes don't even need batteries.
Does that one have a kickstand?
Yeah, it's got a
Kickstarter?
kickstart.
Turn on the fuel.
Oh, there we go.
Typical Harley.
Classic Harley, always leaking and not running. If it was a Honda, you wouldn't have this problem. I think it's out of fuel. I think they were all
Like drained,
like
properly
sucked all
drained.
the fuel out of all of them. But what is it's so small?
Well, guys, we just changed it up the thermostat.
It's impossible to get. I love that Harley Davidson.
That's what we're doing right now for the 2013
These YSR
Nissan
also, I think they're
Sentra.
street legal. They can be street legal, and they're super fun. Had one blow it up the first day. That'd be fun to get on.
with a 1.8 engine.
Mitch touched my hand. I just want everyone to know it.
We knew it. What is that?
I think it's a YSR 80 or a YSR 50. It should be a YSR 80. I don't think I bought any 50s. I think 50s were actually on a very, very, very limited supply. Were released in America. And you'll see them every once in a while. But the 80s, you almost never see. Ooh. Other than the fact that this tank is pretty nice out. It's a pretty nice bike. I would probably call it an 80, but it's probably actually a 50. But which would be disappointing. The YSR 80s were 2-stroke, and that was like $2,800. Not bad, but that rubbing the tank, that really hurts it. Let's see what the other Yamaha is. It looks like a newer version of the YSR 80. And it looks much more street legal too. Maybe something bigger. I was thinking about this the other day. It's tough to get men Christmas gifts that we actually like. So here's the idea. One, buy them stuff from bitesandbeardsgear.com. Gloves, tank strap, all that good stuff. Two, buy yourself your Christmas gift a year before you give it to yourself. And by the time you get it, you'll be like, what did I buy myself? And then it'll be something awesome because you know you get awesome stuff. It's kind of like when you're like, hey, I'm hungry for popcorn, and you go make yourself popcorn. You ever go to the microwave and you put your bag in. There's already a cold bag of popcorn in there because you forgot about it. It's the exact same thing. Crankcase retail. So this would be a 2-stroke. Ooh, Joe, you ever hear of a TZMR?
No. Is it similar to ASMR?
No, maybe. It says Racing Spirits. This looks like a newer version of the YSR 80. Oh, this is what's leaking. Oil. Alright, so this one leaked oil everywhere. That's cool. Very excited about that. This is what a tire looks like with tire shine on the tire. This is the most dangerous thing you could ever do. You don't have to scrub that off with like a Brillo pad or still burn out and then really kind of walk it side to side. It would feel like riding on ice with that. And they did that to make it look like they're good tires. But they are not. They're old tires. Other than the tires, leaking oil. It looks pretty good. So they had a different theory when they strapped these things down. The theory was pack stuff in between everything and then have them all touching each other. We can see, I don't think it worked that very well. Now this is the TZM50R, and after doing a little bit of research on it, it's actually a really cool bike. It's a 50cc 2-stroke, and it makes a whopping 7 horsepower, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for a little tiny engine like that is actually pretty impressive, and 4.5 foot-pounds of torque. Now, we still have one extremely weird, probably one of the weirdest ones we bought in this whole collection, still up at the top, but the big stuff, the big, really exciting stuff, is all on the bottom, and I cannot wait to get to it. Look at those little blocks. They make it so awful. Looks nice.
Well, guys, we just
really nice.
changing the thermostat.
Oh, you just hit the fairing.
Yeah. Drifting. That drifting was awesome. The oil tank must have just all the oil like that. It's a nice looking bike though. Very cool. So that's a 50. It's EZMR 50. No, $2,300. All right, let's grab that last one up top, and then we gotta start taking the shelving down. I think this is the silver peach. I don't know why I got it. I probably made a big mistake on this one. Actually, this is probably gonna be the most valuable one out of all the ones I get. Where what went wrong is, you know, it's just a goofy looking casting. Like that feels like tin. No, it looks like plastic. It's plastic. But like the paint's like coming off. Like it's rusting. I don't know why. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm ready, Joe.
Sure?
Yeah. It's that easy. Well, it's comfy. Brake. Don't know what that is. It's like this whole back part is not actually attached. Like this just flips up, right? I get it. That makes sense. But then when you grab this, all I know is that.
And guys, we got the last post out, so now we're gonna be taking out the housing to change the thermostat, guys.
I forget. Suzuki, it's all about Silver Pigeon over there. That's all I care about. What can I pay for this thing? The Silver Pigeon, and it's a Mitsubishi. What? Mitsubishi. That's kind of cool, then. I like it again now. I'm back. I like it. Dude, it's big. It is big.
I bet you Craig would fit on it pretty comfortably.
You know, Craig would fit on this thing all day. All right, so right now you're probably wondering, like, okay, Sean, I don't want YouTube to add up a bunch of math. Are you ahead? What's the number? Well, as of right now, just adding up the ones we've done, we are $53,000 ahead. I'm trying to be as conservative as I can. The three monkeys are making pretty big money. Eliminate those, because there has to be kind of a monkey bubble if that pops, and maybe it might all fall through. Eliminate that, we're about $20,000 ahead. However, the things in the bottom of the trailer could potentially tank this whole thing or blow it completely up. So let's see what else is in this crate. So they put all the small stuff at the top. This being the biggest one for sure. The small stuff is really cool. I like the small stuff. We don't have this stuff where I'm from, Tennessee. The big stuff is probably even cooler. I'm also really puzzled what's behind it. We bought two automobiles. There's two automobiles back there. One, you've seen a million of them. The other one, you've seen none. I don't remember what these big bikes are, but I think I remember what one of them is. I'm excited for them. Let's go check them out.
Yeah, guys, we're just gonna be taking out the housing, so
It's getting a little chilly out here. We gotta move the forklift back. Now, I spent a decent amount of coin on all these bikes and these vehicles in the trailer. However, I did not get into debt doing it because I've been in debt before, and it is a struggle to get out. That's why I wanted to tell you guys about today's sponsor, PDS Debt. Now, the way the system is, it's set up where getting into credit card debt is extremely easy. Getting out of credit card debt is very, very hard. Now, if you're struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills, you need to check out PDS Debt. PDS provides a service to match you with debt solutions tailored to your financial situation. And if you're making payments every month on your debt and your balances are not going down, PDS has
And guys, remember, every time you change the thermostat, guys, try to leave this air bubble up on the top. Try to put this up to the top. It's very important. You want the air to bleed. If you bleed in the system, all right, guys, we finished figuring the house in, so we're gonna connect back all the cable. Alright guys, we're gonna alright, thank you for watching guys. Catch you on the next one guys.